On the second Sunday of Lent, the Church calls us to introspect yet on another issue with which we regularly battle: personal plan versus obedience to God. The episode of the Transfiguration primarily presents three truths: Jesus as the fulfillment of the Old Testament, the authentic identity of Jesus as the Son of God, and those who form the inner circle of Jesus are opportune to witness the moment of glorification. In between these truths is sandwiched the interior battle between personal plan and obedience. Peter, at the very instance of experiencing a comfort situation created by the moment of transfiguration, exclaims without any ado with a predominant I factor, saying, "Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, I will make 3 dwellings here." The predominance of Peter's personal plan clearly indicates his unpreparedness to walk down the mountain to face the reality of sufferings. Such a predominance is immediately intervened, as the Gospel says, while Peter was still speaking, by a theophany which ends saying, "Listen to him." If Peter adheres to personal plans, then Abram sacrifices the comforts and securities of life so as to follow the plan of God. This readiness depicts his obedience. The interior battle between personal plan and obedience to God is a reality even to this day. Today, we live in a world of planning that moves ahead with planning, and that which is totally busy in planning and in executing self-designed plans with the sole purpose to achieve total comfort. Against such a background, obedience to God is rendered incompatible because of the fear of stepping out of our comfort zones and encountering struggles and failures, of the pride that I can achieve everything by meticulous planning, and that the belief that my plans bring the best outcome is in our minds, of adherence to personal agenda and stubbornness in being open to the surprises from God, of the unbelief that God will act as per His promises and will show the way amidst tribulations and guide us, of the failure to set priorities and our total immersion into the to-do lists of our day-to-day life. Has my life and commitment been compatible to obedience to God? If no, then what is that virus which has caused incompatibility? Let's seek for an answer during this week.